So I used to come home with condoms. I used to come home with boxer one inside. Kwani nilikuwa nafanya nini kwa msituni? Kwa giza. Bro, I don't drink. I am sober. I have money to go to a hotel with a fine shawty. And your man comes home with condoms in his pocket. You should be grateful. That is a man who cares about you. Because he's using condoms to whatever he's doing so that he doesn't bring you diseases and he doesn't sire other children unnecessarily. But that's on the side. So I used to come home with condoms. I used to come home with boxer one inside. Kwani nilikuwa nafanya nini kwa msituni? Kwa giza. Bro, I don't drink. I am sober. I have money to go to a hotel with a fine shawty, finish my business, take a shower, dress the same way I dressed when I left, drive my car and come back home like a good guy. Why would I wear boxer inside out? Kwani nilikuwa naivaa kama nimefunga macho? Mimi ni kipofu ama mimi nilikuwa nimelewa? And then also someone is coming home with condoms, someone is coming home with boxers inside out, and then you are staying. Why are you staying? Sija admit. No. I've not admitted. I've just asked you. Am I stupid to come home with a boxer inside out? Okay, hapa kuna msema with a boxer inside out. Why would I? By mistake. Which mistake? Which type of human being are you? And myself, by the way, I have OCD where my things have to be. You see, even when you came, what did I say about the microphones? They were putting on. I'm like, no. There's a way my things. I cannot wear a boxer inside. That cannot happen.
She also stated that you're really trying so hard to show the kids that she's a bad person.
I'm trying to show the kids that she's a bad person. Wow. Why do I need to do that? Why do I need to show the kids what they've already seen? Like, most of the videos that I've posted, if we talk, and anytime a conversation normally comes, I normally try not to talk about her. And if I talk about her, I'll always tell the kids, your mom loves you, da. I don't need to show what she is. I don't gain anything. Remember, my brand as Obinna is independent of her. I've been with her for, I think, 8-9 years. Yes, I've known her for 8-9 years. But most guys are knowing about her last night. Why is that? Dada! What does that tell you?
So the way you're saying your kids have experienced violence and the road accident.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask, did you feel like it was safe for you to leave at the kids? Like here in your or the point where the kids wanted, they told you
The kids have always told me they want to stay with me. But like I said, I'm not the type of person to stop my kids from being with their mother. And I'm still a firm believer that the mother will always be the best person to stay with the child. However, there can be compromise, you see? So when everything happened, the time that I decided to live with the kids is when now the abuse for the other kids, because I have 2 other kids from my previous entanglements. Yeah. So when the other kids when the abuse for them got too much out of hand, is when I decided, wait a minute. So you're staying for these 2, but these 2 are suffering. So that's when I decided, I said, okay, cool. Let's see how it will be. I'd stay there until my last one turned 5. 4, she was 4 something. Then I was like, okay, cool. Now at least she's a bit grown up now. I can. But I'll still be in her life. And then I left. It was messy, it was loud. The other kids were happy. If you look at them now, they are very, like I always ask them, they refuse. We don't want, if you watch the last video, the video in question, there's a part they tell me how Brianna was beaten up. That part I didn't even know. Because they didn't tell me. Because they were like, oh, this is our mom. And they used to call her mom. They were like, let's protect, let's do whatever. I didn't know that part. I knew of other parts where Liron would gather courage sometimes to tell me. And anytime I would come home, I was being turned into a disciplinarian. Like I would come, I would be told, you know, your son did this. You know, your daughter did that. So I got to a point, I was like, yo, listen, if you're here, try and be in charge. Try and, you know, I don't need to come and, I don't want the kids to look at me like, mpigaji. Like, oh, dad will just beat you. Dad, I want to talk to them. I want us to be friends. I don't want to have good vibes, man. So it got to a point where that was out of hand. That's when I decided I have to step. That was the game changer. I could take it. I took it for a while and I was like, okay, do it for the children. Keep quiet. I'm the type of person who when you start shouting, I will keep quiet. So I will keep quiet and just go with the flow. And everything would happen. It'll be an hour or two or the whole night, and in the morning you'll wake up, unaoga unapiga luku, unaingia kwa streets kutafuta pesa. Bills have to be paid.
So you would admit she used to say the step?
Yeah?
You admit that she used to say?
Yeah. The kids said on their channel. I decided not to talk about it because now, if I had spoken about it then, also my other baby mamas could have taken back the kids. Because now, they gave me, they're like, okay, now you can stay with A, B, C, D. Then now they know, oh, they're being abused over there. And then now they're like, okay, now we can even just stay with our kids. Then now the kids now go back to a life that I don't want them to live. So I had to find a way to now, because I gave time. I'm normally a guy for second chances. Let me give you time, because this is what I even told the kids. I told them, this is not your mother who has given birth to you. She might not treat you the same way she treats these others, but at least she'll treat you well and she'll treat you with respect. And I told them, respect her and do da. And I even sat down with her and I told her, the day you will mistreat these other children is the day this thing is.
Obinna, during one of your shows with your co-host Kamene, uliweza kuzungumzia ukasema mwanamke ama mdada ambaye yuko na tattoo kwa mwili yake, ametoboa masikio mingi sana, hafai kulipiwa mahari, hafai kuolewa, na kumalizia ukasema pia she's not a wife material. Ulikuwa unamaanisha nini, unazingatia nini? Na maybe unaweza kutuelimisha sisi, a wife material ni mwanamke aina gani?
So today I don't want to talk about that story for the wife material thing because I was misquoted. It was not me. I was paraphrasing what someone said. It was on air. However, the video that went viral was that part. I'll actually look for the air check. There's something called air check. I'll give you guys the whole conversation so you hear. So when people started insulting, I was like, okay, cool. Let's move with it because it's just insults anyway. There's nothing that's going to happen. But I was not the one who said, I was quoting what someone said. That's what I was telling Kamene. And also, they're also saying you cannot go to heaven. They're also saying, personally, I have tattoos, bro. I don't mind you having tattoos. Pierce your whole body for like here. Just don't pass next to a magnet. But I'm fine.
Maybe unaweza make it clear for the people ambao waliweza kuna few celebrities waliweza kureact na mafans wako pia wakaweza kuongea, watu wakaweka comments kubwa. Maybe unaweza make it clear na kama ni wakati mzuri maybe kwako, kama unaweza kuomba msamaha.
Yume msamaha nini? Bro, you don't know me, bro. Yume msamaha, I've just told you now. I didn't say it. I was quoting. Where? Umekalia masikio? Check you mse. I've told you, bro. Let's move. Any question? Next question?
Obinna, your YouTube channel you host about toxic boyfriends. And now people are saying you're hosting something and then now you're
You're the toxic boyfriend.
What's your response on that?
The idea for toxic boyfriends started from my relationship, actually. The same way the idea for first time started from the situation that I had. Actually, the first episode of First Time I talked about my situation where kuna boys alikuwa nataka kunibugudugdum. Okay? So the same way, the idea for toxic boyfriends came from mine. So I was mirroring the society. So it's like, I can bring something where both men and women can talk about the toxic relationships they are in so other people don't fall victim. That is what happened. And when it started is when I had left my own. Then I was like, hey, where? We are out. Now what do we do? Because I had a couple of people who were talking to me. They're telling me they're going through such. I was like, okay, this is what's going to happen. So let's do it. That's how it started. So I was actually creating what I was going through. It's a Johnny Depp kind of situation. It's just that now we're not in court, but we can get over there. And if we get to court, I'm taking all my kids. And you will see.
Why did you decide to keep quiet the way?
Why did I decide not to keep quiet? Because there's someone in a boardroom somewhere, just like I said when we were starting, who has already had a perception of me. There's a deal I'm supposed to sign somewhere. Someone is like, Obinna, no, that guy is not a good father. He's not what. He's not what. So I said, come and talk about it. Because after, I know, I might not be shit to anybody. I might not amount to anything to a couple of people. But one thing that I know for sure, I'm a dope father. If not the best, I'm a dope father. You can ask my kids about it and how I feel. And I don't do it because it's my obligation. I do it because I love doing it and I enjoy doing it. I enjoy being with my kids. I enjoy playing with them. The person who's talking does not even play with the kids. Does not. Anyway.
What have you been quiet since, you know, you said that it's been a while. Now,
Yes.
since she posted, why did you decide to, like, why have you been quiet all this time until she posted?
I've been quiet because I was healing, one. Number two, I was quiet because talking about it to the public does not change anything. You see, like this presser we just had is not going to change anything. There's someone who just hates me for the sake and they'll just continue hating me and nothing is going to change. So I was quiet because even if I came to the court of public opinion, what will happen? Will you make her better? Will you make me better? Will you give the children accommodation? Nothing is going to change. The only way to sort it is to go by the law. But now the law does not give a shit about boy child. So I've gone to a couple of children courts. I've had my court cases. I've fought for my children. I've stolen some of my children from their schools. They've been stolen back. Like we've had our whole shebang, the whole 9 yards. But what I've come to learn is nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. You're on your own. My next course of action, what I've just been doing all along, be in my kids' lives. Like now from this place, I'm going to pick them. It's Friday, man. It's Friday. So I'm going to pick them. Actually, they've already texted me. I can even show you the text. Like that, come and pick us. So I have to go and pick them. They'll stay at my place Friday, Saturday. On Sunday, I will drop them back so that Monday they can go to school. And also, can you imagine today my kids have not gone to school? And I've paid full school fees, bro. Like the kid texted me. I was like, yo, you guys have not gone to school? They're like, no, we've not gone. And I'm not paying 2 shillings, bro. I'm not sleeping most of the nights for this. But it's very unnecessary. Whew.